Hello YouTubers, Zeebrugge Jr. here, and in today's video I will be covering the January patch notes for Battlefield 1, also known as the North Sea Update, which is the second part of Turning Tides DLC. Now, as you all know, in this DLC there were 3 notable things: 2 new maps, Heligoland Bite, Zeebrugge Raid, and the TTK patch. Now, I won't cover Heligoland Bite, Zeebrugge Raid, and the entirety of the TTK patch, how this video will go. I'll cover a majority of the patch notes, and for the TTK, I have another video planned for that. I'll explain all of the changes to different weapons a little bit more in detail, because if I do it in this video, it will drag on forever, and a lot of you probably won't stick around for that long. So I'll make another video covering the time to kill patch, update and rebalance of the weapons in another video, and it's going to be a little bit more in detail, so I won't be really talking about that in this video. So without further ado, let's get right onto the patch notes. So also, there's a new vehicle. The C-Class airship is equipped with 4 seats and 2 package loadouts. Pilots can deliver an immense payload of artillery and bombs as they navigate the skies. Front gunners are equipped with a 76mm cannon, while rear gunners provide support with a 20mm auto cannon. Top gunners offer anti-aircraft protection with a mounted AA gun on the top of the vessel. Like tanks and the new L-Class destroyer, pilots can self-repair the C-Class airship to maintain dominance in the sky. So very much a little bit like the Behemoth, so the blimp, but a little less powerful, obviously, and a lot less health. There are also new uniforms, characteristic blue uniforms of the British Empire's elite naval troops, the Admirable Royal Marines. Improved weapon mounts, this is what I talked about, so I'll read out what they say here. With the addition of new weapons from each expansion pack and the growing community of skilled players, we found it necessary to rebalance the weapons to increase the pacing of combat and balance the loadout options among and between the various classes in Battlefield 1. These changes are far-reaching across the breadth of Battlefield 1 weapons, which may be difficult to feel when trying them out for the first time. There are a lot of changes which may not be noticeable immediately and may only become more apparent with time. Players should find a faster time to kill, TTK, be more capable in outnumbered scenarios, and find greater distinction between different weapons and weapon types. The following summaries detail how these changes will alter the encounters as the ideal engagement ranges. So this is the part I'll cover, and as I said, for specific time to kill and weapon balance changes, I'll make another video. Assault versus Medic. Medic remains superior at any distance outside of very close engagement. The overall decrease in TTK at close range for assault weapons should ensure their superiority at ideal engagement range. Support. The biggest difference here is that the support weapons will be slower to get on target at close range, pushing the engagement slightly more in favor of the assault than it already was. At longer distances, the support LMGs remain far superior to the assault SMGs and shotguns. Scout. These encounters remain mostly unchanged. These classes are opposite extremes. The winner of the engagement will usually come down to range. Medic versus Support. The main change here is in how the Medic approaches an LMG. Previously, the SLRs were like LMGs in terms of raw TTK, meaning it was often possible to outshoot one head-to-head. With the changes, this is more dangerous as the LMG will be more likely to kill the medic before he can reach cover to heal. LMG accuracy at close range is weaker than before, however, plus medic rifles have improved range, leaving the medic with several options of approach. Take pot shots at the support from longer distances, or attack from unexpected angles to exploit the LMG's weakness when not already in ADS or on a bipod. Scout. Medics are slightly more accurate at longer distances and are therefore an increased threat to scouts than previously. Otherwise, these encounters remain unchanged. Support versus Scout. Support is slightly more dangerous at long range than before. There is therefore increased pressure on the Scout to score one hit kill from an unexpected location before the support can return fire. Otherwise, these encounters remain unchanged. So we'll skip the rest of the weapon balance changes, and I'll cover it in the upcoming video, more than likely this week. Now let's move on to player progression. Vehicle damage performed by cable that's fired from a Martini Henry sniper rifle are now properly tracked for the Overwatch service assignment. Reduce the requirements of the Ribbon of Justice from 5 kills in a round to 2. UI and HUD, quite a few changes here. The player outlines now comply with colorblind settings. Added custom colorblind color settings in the video options. Players can customize the size and opacity of world icons in the gameplay options, which is really interesting. Hit indicators can be customized with different colors for critical hit kills. Detailed minimap full map customization is now in the gameplay options. I might make a video talking about all those options. And vehicle spawn logic has been changed to allow players to select the spawn point even if a vehicle is not available, which will allow players the opportunity to customize vehicles at the deploy screen more often. So now, if you want to customize a tank, you want to customize an airplane, and even if there's no vehicles there, the little icon will still be there for you to click on it and customize your plane loadout in order to be ready when a plane spawns and not have it stolen by somebody else. So that is great. We've been asking for this for quite a while. Now moving on to weapons, vehicles, and gadgets. Fixed a bug where the Martini Henry grenade launcher did not use its arm time, resulting in higher than intended damage. Reduced the ammunition count of the Martini Henry grenade launcher from 21 to 11, and reduced the reload threshold for the Martini Henry grenade launcher. So toning down the power of the infiltrator class a little bit. Fixed a bug that allowed the Bristol attack plane and Ilya Muromets heavy bomber to utilize weapons from multiple packages. Increased the mine removal radius for the A7 heavy tank. Greatly improved the reliability of the AA guns when firing against bombers from certain angles. AT rocket gun and similar weapons can now be fired from the passenger seat of vehicles. That's quite interesting. Drive-by tank shootouts. Infantry placed mines AT and tripwire have been adjusted so players can no longer stack them close together. To compensate for this, the power of each mine has increased. So this is quite interesting. AT mine damage has increased by 50%. AT mine radius has been adjusted to 2 meters. Tripwire mine HE deals twice as much damage as sprinting players, so be aware of sprinting past doorways now. You might have to be a little bit more careful because those mines will kill you in one shot. Tripwire mine, gas has a small 15 damage explosion when tripped, dealing damage to player who may already be wearing a gas mask. This damage is doubled for sprinting players. Now for maps and modes, removed all elite classes from War Pigeons mode. I don't even know if people still play that mode, but that's great. For the RSP program, so admins of rented servers, this is for you. Added an RSP option that allows removal of the delay that spectators experience so that things are witnessed as close to real time as possible. Added a toggle to turn off on the pre-round minimum of 6 players. Increased the ban list size to 200 from 100. Increased the VIP list size to 50 from 20. And increased the admin list size to 50 from 20. Gameplay. Fixed an issue that allowed the player to use some pistol carbines while swimming. Improved inconsistent slowdown on steep hill. It now occurs on movement direction instead of the direction you're facing. So they say right here, slowdown will occur when climbing diagonally as well as directly up down a hill. Corrected slowdown when climbing up hills backwards. And also, I didn't see it in this patch notes, but they did fix the bug where shotgun pellets would hit you individually, so it sounded like you were getting like absolutely destroyed by rounds, or you were like getting shrapnel all over. So that has been fixed. They didn't put it in here, but I did see on Twitter that it was actually fixed. So that covers it for the January patch notes video. Let me know in the comments down below if you guys have any questions. I'll leave a link to the full patch notes down there. As I said, a full video covering the weapon balance will be coming out this week, so stay tuned for that if you want to know all the details on which weapon was balanced which way and how they all perform now. Keep your eyes peeled for that. And don't forget to hit that like button if you enjoyed the video. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Don't forget to join our Discord server, link in the description down below. And as always, thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a good one.